I loved being on the stand. When I first got on the stand, I hated it because I had stage fright. I couldn't talk in front of a group of people. I mean, I remember being in college, I had to give a report in one of my classes, and there were 6 people in the class, and I got up, and there was a cute girl in the class, and I'm looking over there, and I started going, "Hi, my name is Robert Levy," and blah blah blah, and I couldn't do it, but I eventually, because that's what we do. My dad forced me to get up there, and the first time I did it was just dreadful, and the second time I did it was worse than the first time. But then I thought to myself, if I stick with it and I can do it, I think I will be good at it. And I stuck with it, and I began to really enjoy the mental challenge, the physical challenge, and interacting with the crowd, and the whole experience of being able to coordinate my speech without thinking, as I'm thinking about.
Was it hard to learn to talk fast?
It took, you just do it over and over and over and over and over again, and it just becomes first nature. Some people will never get it. And talking fast is not necessarily what makes a good auctioneer. It helps, as long as when you speak quickly, your enunciation is clear enough that everybody in the room understands what you're saying. Because you can talk as fast as you want, if nobody, or slowly as you want, if nobody understands what you're saying, you're not going to get people to bid because they don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So yes, it does take a while. Your brain has to click in so that it's automatic, because you're thinking about, I have a row of RB8s. I just sold one last week for $28,500. I got 8 of them here. There's the guy that bought 3 of them. He's standing over there. And after the RB8s, I got the RA6s, and they all have to be sequenced properly. You can't just like willy-nilly sequence them.
Right. So
there's logic to it.
So you, like, when you're in the middle of an auction, you kind of like, it's like you're an athlete and you're improvising. You're kind of like looking around and getting the feel of things, and you'll adjust.
Oh, you have to. You got to look at what the buyers are thinking, where they are, how they want to bid. You have things, and you have to prepare for it. Like every auction sale I did, I would spend the night before, the day before the auction sale, walking the plant, looking at the catalog, and understanding how things were lotted. And I would always work with my setup guys to make sure that they were lotted properly. So I had the ability to present the assets in a way with flexibility so that I could satisfy my buyers and move the sale along quickly. Thinking about buyer's choice and privilege and options and the order of sale and how much I got for the last one. And I got one coming up in 15 minutes, and who's in the, and I got to get milk on the way home. And, just the brain, the way it works. It's incredible, but it takes a long time to really get to a place of comfort on the stand. And yes, I loved it.